Now to an exclusive 2 News investigation, pets or predators?
What should we do to make sure exotic animals don't harm their owners or anyone else? Sonu Wasu has been looking into a controversy that concerns many. Sonu.
Well, Mark, Michelle, we know there are thousands of lions, bears, and deadly snakes living in the Dayton region. Your neighbor might have one, and it's perfectly legal. But some argue safety far outweighs the rights of people who aren't content with owning a cat or dog.
I'm on 23 and there's a lion in the road. A lion? It's a lion. Seriously, like it attacked someone's car.
Man, that's geckos and guppies. We're talking tigers and cobras.
You have to have a dog tag for your dog, but you don't have to have a tag for your African lion in many areas.
It is a $12.5 billion industry, exceeded worldwide only by the sale of weapons and drugs. A trend so popular and profitable, exotic animals have become the hot new pets.
That gives them an additional connection to something that's majestic, something that's wild, that's sort of uncontrollable.
When people saw their friendly host on TV handling a Gaboon Viper, well, in the Trading Post classified ads that same year, we ended up with 45 Gaboon Vipers sold to the general public by a gentleman from Middletown, Ohio, and he's very proud of it.
And it's not just snakes. Bears and big cats have replaced kittens and puppies as beloved family members.
We're talking about people just like regular people that go and get themselves a chimpanzee because it's cute. 12 years down the road, it's tearing the house up. They got to give it Xanax and wine like the one out in Connecticut.
I've never, ever been attached to an animal as much as I am now. It's like one of my own kids. That feeling is deep.
But is it smart? Tim Harrison is an Oakwood police officer and nationally renowned exotic animal wrangler.
When you buy yourself a large predator, you immediately signed a death wish or death warrant. You've signed it because you're going to die or the animal's going to die.
24-year-old Brent Kandra from Cleveland signed that death warrant the day he started working with wrestling bears on a farm. Last August, while Kandra fed them, a bear dragged Kandra into its cage and killed him. Now his mother is joining Harrison, urging state lawmakers to ban exotic animals in Ohio.
With my son, he just happened to be there at the time that this bear decided that he was going to be a bear. And I don't have a son now.
Kandra isn't the only victim in Ohio. In 2003, veteran Dayton firefighter Michael Peterman was also killed, bitten by his pet African rhino viper, one of the most lethal snakes in the world. Harrison said love only goes so far when you own an exotic pet.
He knows how strong you are. He knows how fast you are. And when he breaks, when he decides, I'm done, I'm not playing this game anymore, and he does what he's naturally supposed to do, and that's attack and kill, all of a sudden now he's the bad guy, right? Oh, it's horrible, he turned on you, but that animal's doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
A lot of the people...
Miami's Burke filmmaker Mike Weber has made an award-winning documentary, The Elephant in the Living Room. It's an in-depth look at the world of exotic animals and their owners. Like Harrison, he agrees domestication isn't always enough to change an animal's instincts.
It's a tiger. It's meant to hunt and to run and to kill.
When big cats, bears, snakes, even elephants get out, it's often up to police and deputies to corral them. Harrison said the confrontations put lives on the line.
It's up to the public safety departments to take care of this, and we don't have the ability. Right now it's hard enough to get money to go to be trained as an EMT from the state, let alone learn how to take care of a deadly venomous snake bite or a tiger attack.
Compounding the issue, confrontations in the dark with all manner of unfamiliar predators who won't go quietly.
We don't have the weaponry as police officers to take something down as big as an elephant, as they said they had over in Indiana.
There are local ordinances governing the ownership of exotic animals. Dayton passed one after Peterman's death. 3 state agencies have also some oversight. The Department of Agriculture, which issues permits for every non-native exotic crossing the state line. The Department of Natural Resources, which issues permits issued for zoological, breeding, scientific, and educational purposes. And OSHA, which inspects owners who employ caretakers to work with these deadly animals.
I look forward to
Additionally, there's an executive order banning exotic pets issued in June by Governor Strickland. However, that order is still not being enforced. Harrison Harrison believes until it is, many good-hearted people who buy exotic pets will be ill-informed and ill-prepared to handle them.
The dealers are the bad guys because they're not giving them the information. These people are bringing these animals home thinking they're going to lovey-dovey like your house dog, and when they become 200, 300 pounds, as a tiger does, decides, hey, I'm going to flex my muscles. I'm sexually mature right now. I'm taking over right now, and that's what he's supposed to do, and everybody gets upset about it.
Several members of the state organization that represents exotic animal owners refused repeated requests for an on-camera interview. But on its website, the group claims an exotic pet ban is the first step toward banning all exotic animals. They also say people are more likely to get bitten by a dog than an alligator, and that any ban would cost 15,000 people their jobs.
You're outlawing all exotic animals. No, I'm not. I'm outlawing the ones that we cannot handle, the ones that the owners cannot handle, and the ones that these professional organizations will not come in and help your city after they sell these animals.
In the end, Harrison believes keeping exotic animals in captivity is cruel and cultivates danger.
You take that animal, stick him in a cage in Dayton, Ohio, that animal's going to break. His soul's going to break, his spirit's going to break, and when you got a broken animal, they're the most dangerous ones out there, because one also, too, the most dangerous exotic is the one that knows your limitations.
And Harrison said that in all of his years of encounters with large predators, he's never seen a happy ending for an owner or a caretaker when the lion or bear or snake lashes out.
Well, Sonia, we were kind of laughing because we saw that little tiger and we were like, oh, it looks so cute. But as we know now, they can be so dangerous. So how do we know? How do we find out if one of our neighbors has one of these exotic animals in their home?
Well, Michelle, right now, unfortunately, there really is no way. DNR and the Ag Department keep records, but there is no database like what you have for sex offenders, for instance.
But Sonu, in fairness, now some of these creatures are harmless, are they not?
Well, I don't believe anyone fears a vicious sugar glider or a ferret, but we're talking about large predators, lions, tigers, bears, and those can be very dangerous.
Okay, thank you. Very interesting. Well, you mentioned in your story that Governor Ted Strickland issued an executive order banning exotic animals. What about Governor-elect Kasich? Where is he on this issue? Do we know yet, Sonu?
Well, Michelle, right now he has not issued an opinion. So as it stands, it's up to Governor Strickland to enforce his ban. And his office says, quote, they are committed to making sure that it happens. And if it does, current owners will be grandfathered in, but there would still be a ban on new sales and breeding of all exotic animals.
All right, Sonu, thank you.
All right.